Well, hello, and welcome to the start of a very, very busy weekend. I hope you're all ready. Hello, I'm David Me Live Football. Hello to everyone in the chat right now. I can see Leeds 2023. I can see Dylan and fucking James the Gilligaff Chadwick. Hello to you, sir. Yes, are you ready? Dum dum. Get ready to suck it. Something to that effect. Yep, absolutely. This is the start of a very, very busy weekend for all of us. It starts now. It starts with Man City v Arsenal. Then we go on to SmackDown later. And then we have got an early start with Accrington Stanley versus Leeds. Going into Preston North End Tottenham. And then this big show, which is obviously Royal Rumble. Absolutely, really watched quite a lot of wrestling today. The Jay Briscoe tribute show. If you haven't watched it, please go and give that a view. It's on YouTube. It's for free. It's on the ROH YouTube channel. It is brilliant. Absolutely well emotional. Not going to give you spoilers, but it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you were a massive Briscoe fan. There's a lot of highlights, a lot of matches from particular wrestlers what are on the show. It's very, very good, well worth watching, and very heartfelt as well. So that's one thing. And the Bray interview, that is also on YouTube. If you've not seen the Bray Wyatt interview, well, why the fuck not? Because I think it's answered quite a lot of questions, and it's actually put a few of my doubts to bed a little bit. Anybody what's thinking the Fiend is coming back, he isn't. So yes, the Fiend is dead, Khalid. He is dead, so you will not be seeing him at the Royal Rumble. Uncle Howdy as more significant in personal life of Bray the character, not in Wyndham Rotunda. Let's get this perfectly straight. This is nothing to do with Wyndham Rotunda and his personal life. This is about Bray Wyatt's personal life, which is completely different. But is he, says James. Bum, 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 bum. I think he's living on through Alexa Bliss. I think you'll say, right, I've said this 1,000 times. I think we'll get something Fiend-esque in the Mountain Dew pitch black match, which Bray's got nothing to do with. This is nothing to do with Bray and his storyline. It did feel like it was just shoved in there. Right, we're going to do a pitch black match. This is the one we're going with. It has nothing to do with the Bray story, so yes. So don't expect to. I don't expect too much from it now, to be quite honest with you. Yes, there's going to be a lot of neon lights. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening, but I don't really feel that this is Bray's territory. I don't think this is Bray's idea. I think what we're going to get is something completely different. I think it's going to be. So I'm not going to blame Bray for this. If the match sucks, I'm not going to blame Bray. I'm going to blame WWE. Maybe we see Funhouse Bray. Maybe. Don't forget the interview was not out of character. He was in character, but when someone's out of was in character, but with some out of character moments. Yes, he was playing Bray. This is the thing when he says that. He says in his mind the Fiend is dead, as in Wyndham Rotunda saying that. But I feel like some of the other stuff what he was saying, like the Randall and Rabbit stuff, that was Wyndham Rotunda talking. Nick Gaming, hello. Retro D-Man, hello. Of course, Retro D-Man will be here. It's his team. Chassard, yes. Chassard is in the starting 11 for Arsenal. Different goalkeeper, though. No, Turner is in the goal. A very changed Arsenal team. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Huge news. John Morrison is boxing on the influencer card. Wow. why he is not a boxer. He just want to watch John Morrison box. John Morrison. Like the wrestler John Morrison. Frank Mayer's daughter signs NFL deal with UFC. Oh, she signed an NIL deal with UFC. F the Gunners, says Retro Demon. That's not very nice. Top of the table. Don't be bitter. Mr. City, at least they've got there by not having billions. Dave, you are screaming SmackDown Royal Rumble tomorrow. Yes, I'm doing SmackDown tonight. It is up and already set up, ready to go. Fuck Arsenal and Man Shitty. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you. Yes, as in Donny Drip Drip. Why? He can't box, can he? That makes no sense. Okay, yeah, interesting. Influencer boxing. What is it? A misfit card or something else? Anyway, we're going to have a look at the team sheets because we have got them. Boom! There is that one. Don't know why it's called once. Moreno, Lewis, Stones, Akanji, Aki, Rodrigo, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Grealish, and everyone's favourite, Haaland. Yeah, it's a mixture team, to be fair. That's either like, there's a few weaknesses in there, but yeah, it's a pretty strong team from Man City, to be fair. And then we look at this Arsenal team. There is Trossard giving it an air. We've got Turner, Tamiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney. We've got Xhaka, Partey, Vieira is in, Trossard, Saka, and Nketiah. So very interesting team selection from Arsenal there. There's quite a few fringe players being added to their starting 11. So that is interesting. Why Ortega? Why Turner? Mr. Drip God doesn't need the money. Money, that's why. Ha ha. Now, it is a Clash of Creators card, so most of the money that goes to charity. I prefer it when they're charity matches. I will take my hat off to that. When they do it for charity, then that is perfect. That is why they're doing it. So cool. Kudos to that. It's just that what he said on Chris Van Vliet podcast, James. Okie-doke. Well, look, if they're doing it for charity, I can understand that, but the Misfits boxing thing is not for charity. It is purely for money in the pocket. Dave, we might see Bray tonight. Dave, Brock Lesnar is on SmackDown tonight. Is Brock Lesnar on SmackDown? Because I haven't seen anything build for him. These matches, obviously, we've got the semi-finals of the tag team matches of that number one contendership tonight, which is Phantasma versus Imperium. Then we've got Drew and Sheamus versus Cringe Crew. Great stuff. Yay. Can Arsenal and City knock each other out, please? And thank you. Yeah, we want them to just chop the shit out of each other. It's going to be a decent game. I'm really looking forward to this. Nketiah, really one for the future. I saw the card yesterday. It was like so damn as if he's boxing. Yeah, I don't understand it. Drew and Sheamus and the Bang Bros. The Bang Bros, yeah, the Bang Bros. Dave, Cringe Row. I know it's Cringe Row, dude. I know. Crew, whatever you want to call them. Who cares? It doesn't matter what their name is. My famous rock impersonation. There's been so much in wrestling news in the last 24 hours. It's been quite overwhelming, to be quite honest with you. Especially the stuff with Bray coming to fruition. Oh man, obviously the Bray stuff is just like fantastic. Dave, see you in the Rumble tomorrow. Khalid, shout out to you. We're doing SmackDown live tonight. Obviously, other matches Karrion Kross versus Rey Mysterio. Jay Mysterio. Who's Jay Mysterio? So we've got Karrion Kross in action. There's another match, I think. What is the other match now? Try to think what the other match is. I have seen 4 matches announced. WWE scrapped calling them what? Because it's a porno film. Yeah, Bang Bros is. You don't really want that. Do you like when they called Charlotte Flair's group? You know, when they had the girls come up from NXT, they had kind of like a porno name as well. Maybe Drew likes banging James, says Sam. Hello, Sam. Hello. He likes banging your Drew. Don't say that, Dave. Don't say that's by Drew. Our leads, I don't know if you know, but the women's, you've got number 1. I know it sucks, and you got in the men's number 8. I've got the list right in front of me, so that if just in case anybody wanted to know. So you've got number 8 in the men's and number 1 in the women's. So yeah, best of luck to you. Best of luck to everyone. Obviously, that was done in yesterday's live stream, which is fantastic. We've got quite a few new subscribers, Nick. We're up to 97. We're going to get over 100, I'm sure, by the end of this weekend. I have a feeling. A lot of peeps got their Rumble predictions in already. Yep, they have. I'm impressed. Really impressed on how many people have took part in that. So that's really good. I've been watching. What numbers did I get? What did you get, Nick? Nick, get ready. Hold your water. Because in the men's, you got number 30. Yeah, sink that in. In the women's, you got number 13. Dave, hope we see Edge tomorrow with his long hair. Well, it's going to take him quite a while to grow out his hair, mate. I don't think hair grows that fast. But he'd have to be wearing hair extensions, I'm sure. He's been doing a film, he's been doing TV, hasn't he? So that's the reason why I haven't seen him on TV recently. But I believe he's back. William Ency, shout out to you, dude. The weapon of mass seduction. Yeah, you all made the list. The biggest shock is that Sam got all 3 of hers in already. She's done well. Great numbers on both sides. Yeah, I think people were saying like 14 in the women's is a pretty good one. James, do you mean I have done my predictions early for once? Yep. Michelle Thomas, hello, shout to you. Hope you are well. Oh, you don't need to be sorry. Never ever sorry. You're just here. The game hasn't started. We haven't really started the stream yet. We've only been going a couple of minutes. So no panics. Absolutely no panics at all. Just getting excited for a good weekend of sport. Obviously, there's darts, I believe, going off right now. I don't know too much about what tournament it is, but I believe there was some darts on. Dave, you are so funny. Yeah, Khalid, actually, do you want to know your numbers, dude? Because you're in. You didn't ask to be in, but you're in. You got number 1 in the men's. Yeah, you got number 1. But in the women's, you got 21. So they're your numbers, Khalid. So when you're watching Royal Rumble, you've got something to play along with. Michelle, you're in as well. You've got 17 in the men's. That's your number. In the women's, you have got 27. So there you've got some good numbers. So yeah, whoever comes out at that number is your wrestler for the Rumble. So yeah, it's all good. I've just told you myself. Just said it. Because I've preempted you would ask. Don't know about anyone else. But when people come on days as saying, I am sorry for being late, it's fucking annoying. And 2 like days fucking Yeah, I know that, but we've got a smaller community than what Dazers has, so I do see absolutely every message. So I don't mind, and I don't want people to take it the wrong way. I do actually. I don't mind it at all. Do you mean Royal Rumble? Yeah, that's for the Royal Rumble, Khalid. Them numbers, what I've just told you, are for the Royal Rumble, my friend. I really need the Rumble this weekend. Last weekend, obviously, sucked, but I had the biggest fight ever with Karen. It was a nasty ever right shout to you. I'm sorry that you're having a bit of an hard time at home at the moment. I'm watching football snooker shootout and the darts. Have you watched the wrestling already, James? Oh, am I going to just like throw another dart of show at you? Just like to just really mess it up. uh, who's done a number two in the men's and women's rumbles? Who's done a number two? Austin did one in the men's. Dirty little bugger. And it's Mouldy in the girls. Don't know how he got access to that female toilet, but hey yo. I think number 20, it's Edge. I think he had that last time, so I don't think they'll give him the same number again. You know, when he returned the first time, 20 or 21 or something like that. Don't know. First, they have been a moment of reference. Retro Doom and True that. Look, at end of the day, there's going to be quite some shocks. Some people might get a wrestler that they don't really want. I was watching the one where they did it in the Thunderdome, and there was Gillian Hall. I forgot that she was even around. Imagine if she shows up and that's your number. Oh, would be a nightmare. Who is my wrestler in the room? You don't have a wrestler in the rumble, you just have numbers, Michelle. That's the fun part of it. That's the fun. We don't know. We'll find out on the night. No, not yet. I might just watch the Jay Briscoe tribute show tomorrow. Yeah, you're probably better off. It's good though. It's good. Well worth watching. Everybody, if you love the Briscoes and you felt sorry for Jay Briscoe passing away, then honestly get this watched. It is fantastic. Very emotional. Very, very cool. Moldy Spoon, hello. Shout out to you. Dave Edge had 21 in the Rumble. It was 21. Okay. Don't see him getting 20 then. Ed, welcome. Welcome to be number 12. Hey, Dylan, Jesse, and James. So people just saying hello. Yeah, we've got Pep Gargonzola on the screen, as Sam likes to call him, aka Ten Hag. Wait for the comment from James. James like, yeah, there's blasphemy. Don't call him that. At least 2023 says, I heard that you got number 8 in the men's Rumble match, number 1 in the women's. Yes, you did. That is what you've got, my friend. Number 8's pretty decent. I wouldn't rule out that. Number 1, it's not the greatest, but you never had a female from number 1 win. So, hey, you never know. You never know. I got number 15 in the men's, and honestly, honestly think it's Brock. It could be interesting. Watch it tomorrow. Cry it like a bitch. Get over it. Get ready for the Rumble. That's a good way to get over it. Is get ready for the Rumble. Pepsi Gargonzola. I'm predicting 10-0 City. Of course you would. Hope that Pappy wins, gets at WrestleMania so she can get any championship she wants. I think Rhea Ripley is odds-on favourite. I can't see how they would suddenly move that away, to be honest. Retro D-Man saying Blue Moon. Driving, texting is for professionals. Is what? Pay for professionals. Okay. So we just got Ian Wright on screen, obviously ex-Arsenal legend. just waiting to get this game or rocking and rolling. And we're around about 10 minutes, just under, or just over 10 minutes. Dave, did Ronda Rousey quit again? No. The Ronda Rousey story, I'm sure a lot of you probably already know this, but a match against Raquel Rodriguez, what was on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, was meant to be at the Rumble. WWE pulled that plan and brought it forward early, obviously because of the return of Charlotte Flair. They see her as a bigger draw for SmackDown than Ronda Rousey, which that would hurt Headwood. Obviously, they just dropped plans and they've got no plans now for Ronda Rousey. They tried to put some things across her, and Ronda Rousey wasn't interested. So at the minute, there's a little bit of a dispute, so to say, between Ronda and WWE and creative. They've just got nothing for her at this moment in time. Oh, but that fucking creepy weirdo ain't on the streams tonight. Oh, what, your mate? Your bestie? Breaking news, Davey realises debut. I've been debuting for months. I should just get my ass there, shouldn't I? I'm watching Edge return to the Royal Rumble to get ready for the Rumble. It's very good. The video earlier, it's doing really well. I actually got them right now. I've got all the videos now set up and ready to just pop onto the channel. The searching for Salah videos. There is quite a few, and they will continue until I actually find Mo Salah. That's the whole point of them videos. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. They're less than a minute long. There's no talking from me in it. It's just pure music and me flicking through cards. It's the very quick, simple little videos, and you might get some good stuff out of it. I don't know. But it's doing all right. It's getting a fair few views now that it's in the appropriate thing. The other video, which was only a second over a minute, got put as a video, not a short. I'm going to try to keep them down as short, so I don't even know who that CUNT was. Never spoke to him. Sal Pardy? I don't know. It was just weird. Jellyhead, hello. Shout out to you. Got the Gunners to win, he says. By the way, done my predictions for the wrestling and the football. Well done, ladies. Thank you. I've seen. Much appreciated, as always. Good that you're getting them in early. Breaking news, Dave who's that? Deckel. Who's Deckel are facing the Usos for the Smack. Who the flipping ex Deckel? Who's that? I don't know who that is. I can't tag with somebody. I don't know who it is. Irish Rebel. Shout out to you, my friend. Hope you are well. Stay strong, buddy. Hope you're excited for a long weekend of streams. Obviously, it just helped to take your mind off of things privately, obviously. Still shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, we're building towards the kickoff of the Man City Arsenal game. It's one thing you can say about City, though, is they do go through. They're not having it easy in this FA Cup, are they? Played Chelsea in the third round. Fourth round, they've got Arsenal. Probably get Man United in the fifth round. That would suck, wouldn't it? If they get Liverpool in the semi-finals, then I'd be quite happy. Fucking weird. What kind of weirdo says someone they don't know? I want to taste your saliva. Ugh. He said that to you. I didn't see that one. I didn't stay long enough on the repeat, to be honest. That's shocking. I mean, obviously, we all know what he does with Days. I've got him in my bed, blah, blah, blah. We're all used to that because we've been dealing with Austin for over 2 years now. To have somebody to try and get into that kind of conversation, or that kind, you know what I mean, that kind of joking camaraderie, or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't make sense. You don't know us. You don't know our sense of humour. You don't know who you're talking to. And I know, James, you're a big, big character. You are on every stream that you go on. But to try and get on our level is ridiculous. Get to know us first before you know us. because you don't know us. I don't. That's why I don't really do Days' streams anymore, because there's just, other than us guys, the casuals what are coming to my streams, the only people I'd ever talk to in Days anyway. I wouldn't talk to any of the others. Aiden, obviously, legend killer, but it's usually the same topic of conversation with them too anyway. So, yeah, anybody else in there I don't really associate myself with. I wouldn't even let you or Sam say that to me. I wouldn't want to say that to you, James. Oh, James, let me taste your saliva. No thanks. I am getting ready to hear on this day at the Rumble. Cool. I hope you get to hear it, dude. Don't bloody care, James. I'll say it if I want to. Oh, such a typical woman. Oh, I don't care what you say, James. I am going to say it anyway if I wanted to. I just said it. Disgusting. That's weird, says Michelle Thomas. Some weirdos, isn't there? There is. But at the end of the day, they're just wanting to be popular. They want your level of popularity. And we've, worked at it. You know, I know if I go into a Days stream, if he sees me, he's going to make a big deal out of it. Because we've been around for flipping God knows how long. Just don't have time. I don't have time. We're streaming ourselves. We're adding an alternative. I know there's insiders streaming SmackDown tonight, but we do Smack Raw, which is completely different. It's a completely different kind of watch along. And obviously we've got investment now. Obviously we're changing up how we're doing Royal Rumbles. We've got a little bit more investment, and you don't do that on Days, you don't do that on the insiders. It's only here that we do that. So we have a little bit of fun, and we've got investment in it, and that's what I wanted. No one can be on our level. We're big-headed now, James, are we? We're a moment. They're coming out of the tunnel there. There is Arsenal. There's a couple of City subs coming through. Dave Day said that Edge Beth will face Finn Rhea at Elimination Chamber. That could happen. Elimination Chamber, that's in Australia, isn't it? I believe. So that could be interesting. And that's Rhea Ripley's, obviously, home country. So it's very interesting, isn't it? I am one of the popular girls in the the cool. You were one of the cool kids. Where is Melissa anyway? Where is the other cool kid? You're like the baddies. You and Melissa. I'll be on all three, mainly talking here. Insiders door and Insiders door. Insiders are cool. I haven't got no problem with them guys. That they're getting membership though, wasn't they slagging certain people off not so long ago for doing that? Hello. Getting membership now after all of what they said about Days doing it. Not too bad. If they want to make some money, I can't blame them. Just don't slag anybody else off for doing it. Come on, City, says Retro D-Man. On Days, I am the uncool kid that no one likes. I don't really give a shit, mate, to be honest. You know me. It is what it is. Beep, beep, here comes the pity wagon. Oh, wrong kid died. Walk hard movie. No comment, but yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Mr. James Chadwick. We all know it happened. We're not going to sugarcoat it. I don't. But certain people were slagging somebody off for membership, and now they're doing it themselves. I'll leave it at that. You know me. I'm like that. That's what I'm like. Don't slag people off if you're going to do it yourselves, is what I'm going to say to that one. Anyone, it wasn't for me, Dave, helping me out, I would never have got to put a video up on my channel. And thanks, Irish Rebels. You're always welcome, mate. Just keep, if you want to keep your channel going, keep it interesting for people. Keep getting video content out. Keep giving yourself something to do. It's important that you keep yourself busy, mate. Through this period of time. Obviously, my camera's just like freezing. Keep yourself busy. Give yourself something to do. I started the YouTube stuff as pandemic started, so I give myself something to do because there was nothing else to do. So yeah, just do the same. I know you're going through quite a lot of difficult stuff right now, but it gets better as you learn to cope with it better. But yeah, Irish Rebel, keep the videos coming, mate. Do toy hunts. You don't have to talk in them. Just have fun with it. If you don't feel comfortable talking in public, I don't. I do a voiceover. Try and get yourself an editing kit, and then you can edit your videos a little bit better. Dave Bray said that he wouldn't tell us what the Undertaker said because it's personal. It was personal to the Bray character. Sometimes in wrestling, some things are best kept secret. I don't think you'll ever find out what Rhea Ripley says to Dominic. Maybe we do sometime, but for now we're not going to find that out either. Here we go, people, says Retro. What's score predictions, peeps? Yeah, what have you guys got? What are you going for? I've actually put City for the win, I think, on this one. Big 2-1. I do want Arsenal to win, but then I want Arsenal to win the league, so I'm not too bothered if they don't win this. If they can concentrate on the league, that makes sense to me. Who cares if their membership, if you want to make this your full-time job, you need membership and sponsorships. Of course you do, Dick. It's not slagging off. All I'm saying is they did slag off at one point, and now they're doing the exact same thing. I'm just calling it as it is. There's no problem with it. They might as well just start a Patreon, like most Americans do. I got 2-2, says James. He said only devil and the demons, he will take it to his grave. And we do not need to know absolutely everything. Yes, exactly, James. Some things are meant to be kept secret. If he wanted people to know, he would have said it loud enough. Apparently, Sean Dyche is going to be appointed Everton manager soon. Yes, there's big, massive rumblings of that. Michelle, I am so happy to see you. So yeah, we're just going to go back into the team news quickly when it allows me. So Moreno, Lewis, Stones, Akaji, Ake, Rodrigo, Gundogan is the captain. De Bruyne, Mahrez, Grealish and Haaland are playing for City. And for Arsenal, we've got Turner, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Vieira, Trossard, Saka and Nketiah up front. So there are your team lineups. We are getting close to kick off. And it has kicked off. The first half is underway. First half with Arsenal. They kicked off. That's awful for Everton. If they get shown, he'll stick to the 1950s. They'll become hard hitting, but I think they need it to save them from relegation. Dice is a great manager, but has done amazing. And though, like he did Burnley, they're similar clubs. Kick off, let's go. So yeah, we've got kick off. There is Arteta, former prodigy of Pep Guardiola, Pep C. Garganzola. Dylan, hello. I have Arsenal winning. It's a shame that it's not Edison or Ramsdale or the other two. They are starting at the level of Edison and Ramsdale. Yeah, but it is what it is. They've got to use what they've got. I'm sure Liverpool's team will be much changed on Sunday, but they've got to go with what they've got really. Lots of shirt pulling there. on Haaland and Rob Holding. One route football, it's easy to stop in this day and age. 1 minute in. Michelle had City 3-1. Oh, that's very realistic scoreline. You usually go a little bit more crazier than that. That's very realistic. It's usually 7-3 or something. I thought that with you, Michelle. You're actually not doing too bad on the predictions game this time round. You're quite high up. For a change, Jamie got 3-2 Arsenal and Chloe got Arsenal 2-1. Optimistic. Very optimistic. I've tried to play it safe. Gone for the home team. Oh God! Don't get me wrong. I would love for Arsenal to win. I would love it, but let's be realistic. Dave, I said 2-1 for City. Bet you United are going to start De Gea tomorrow against Reading. Oh, probably will do, mate. Feel that Man United need to stay in cup competitions as much as possible. Winning something is paramount to them. Oh, slight slack bit of defending by Arsenal here. Haaland on the ball over the goal. So opportunity. Still absolutely hate that Man City home kit. Absolutely hate it. It's disgusting. Dylan, hope you are well, my friend. Sam saying, James, stop copying me. I am doing good. Ooh. I think it's just telling me the game's kicked off, actually, my phone. Yeah, it's just telling me the match has started. Thank you, phone. Wait, I'm well aware. It's usually telling me where's the goal. But I'm actually on time, I think, today. I don't think there's much of a delay because I'm doing this through Virgin Media. Dave, England is cold. I could have a bad cough. Yes, it is cold, my friend. It has been warm. It's actually warmer than what it was like a week ago, where it was absolutely flipping freezing. So it's getting better. It's not much frost in the morning like it was a week ago. Dave, I can't wait until tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. Everybody's excited for that, Robert. Everybody. It's all we're talking about. It's all we're salivating about. These little football watch-alongs are just to get us to that. Keep us occupied. Like I said, there's 2 football matches. It's full 2 football streams tomorrow. Accrington Stanley versus Leeds, which should be alright. I do think a landslide from Leeds. Oh, shot and a save. Oh, Moreno with a fantastic save. It's a right shot as well. So the standing goalkeeper not doing too bad there. But Arsenal with a nice shot on goal. Interesting. We know it's fucking cold. We live in. When is it warm? James, when is it warm? But saying that, Khalid has come from Somalia where it's ridiculously warm. Dave, did you see this segment of Bray Wyatt this morning? It was really awesome. Yes, the interview. Yes, we watched it. Very interesting. It's nice to see that he thinks that Alexa is like the saving grace, the only thing what's good left from the Bray situation, from the Fiend situation. So that's interesting. It's just interesting that we haven't seen anything yet with this Uncle Howdy character. So I'm hoping that starts to develop a little bit more now and moves away. Let's get this flipping stupid pitch black match out of the way because it's just in the way. It's all about sponsorship. It's got nothing to do with Bray Wyatt. It's got nothing to do with this story, what he's trying to tell. It's just that it got pushed on him. And that kind of sucks, really. WWE really, really fucked up there. To be quite honest, we should have told Mountain Dew to go and do one. I'll save it for another pay-per-view. 5 minutes in, and this game is already great. Yeah, it's a good match. It's good when there's 2 teams wanting to win, and it's not one-sided. If it becomes one-sided, it becomes shit. You know what was going to happen? Accrington Stanley will probably beat Leeds. shouldn't, because they couldn't beat Barnsley last week. They got beat 3-0 at Barnsley at Oakwell. So I don't think they win. If you leave your eating on, you could live in an ice castle. You leave your eating off, you could live in an ice castle. Could be Frozen. Could be Anna from Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Cold never bothered me anyway. Fact Bray doesn't even know what's going to happen is insane to me. Yeah, it is absolutely. That's scary. So imagine turning up to the match and you don't really know. Apparently, they have been doing numerous rehearsals for this match. I think what he means by that is he doesn't know how it's going to turn out. Yeah, Mountain Dew. I mean, Mountain Dew. You like to Mountain Dew, wouldn't you? You would. Let's just let it go. Accrington are awful. We should easily beat a 6-0. Let's be an interesting game, though. I don't know. The flavour of the FA Cup, though, is just brings out the best in teams, doesn't it? When you've got an opportunity. I mean, when we're at Accrington with the sheds, because I can't imagine them having a decent stadium or anything. With just a couple of sheds. Honestly, I can't wait for it to. It's so intrigued. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I want to see it unfold. I've got an idea of in my head how it's going to be, but it doesn't mean it's real. I hope that the idea in my head is not true, because I just don't know how that would play out. Oh, Haaland, goalkeeper in no man's land. Haaland's gone for a spectacular, but it's gone nowhere. I think that's Tamiyasu at the back. So this game is open as Flipman. A free kick finally to Arsenal. This game is open. What if the Mountain Dew pitch black match is? What if the Mountain Dew pitch black match is? It's a typical League One ground, to be honest. I can't wait for the rumble, says Michelle. What if the Mountain Dew pitch black? I just want loads of Mountain Dew bottles, and the idea is that they've got to drink as much, and the first one to actually either throw up or pass out is the winner. That's the match I want. Loads of Mountain Dew bottles everywhere. Well, they couldn't do it with Prime, could they? Because nobody could get their hands on it. Couldn't even find one bottle to do the promotion. Alan nearly went world class. Always the famous argument, would that have been a world class? Would that make him world class? Question mark. Mountain Dew in the pitch black match. Mountain Dew in the Mountain Drew in the pitch black match. It's going to be like AW Jericho versus Orange OC Mimosa match. Oh god, that fucking match. Jesus Christ. You imagine just a bowl of Mountain Dew and the first one to go in it loses. That would suck. So the Mountain Dew pitch black match is basically all the lights in the arena are off, and there is just one single spotlight on the ring. Yeah, I feel that might be the case. That would suck. Dave, do you like the picture that I have sent you on Twitter? What picture have you just sent me this picture? Because I haven't received anything. Does the winner of the pitch black match drink the Mountain Dew drink? There probably will be some Mountain Dew drinks. Fightful have confirmed that Bo Dallas has been portraying Uncle Howdy of late. We already knew that. That's not breaking news. You haven't sent me out. Which picture have you sent me, Jess? What picture? What picture have you sent me, dude? Because you haven't. Unless it's an old one. Oh, is it the Liv Morgan t-shirt? Oh yeah. Cool. Is that what you're talking about? The Liv Morgan T-shirt, that one. If that's what you're talking about, please say yes. Does the winner of the pitch? Yeah, I've just said that. Watched Pinocchio on Netflix yesterday. Was it any good? Will we only get 32 hours ish to find out? Yeah, we've got a long wait. We've got SmackDown first. Man City are on the attack, 12th minute. Turner collects. So Nketiah is under the ball, it's putting pressure on that City defence, but they've done all right at City. Got a strong midfield out of City. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez. No Alvarez today. Is that the one? Very cool T-shirt, Jesse. Very good. Of your sweetheart, of your honey bun. What's the chances of Liv Morgan getting number one at the Rumble? Yeah, this week has dragged. I can't say it has, to be fair. I've worked 2 days this week, so they did their job. I've got myself a Drew T-shirt. There's Sam. She's gonna drool all over her Drew T-shirt with Mountain Drew. only have two pay, only two pay-per-views. Get really excited for his Rumble and Mania. Yeah, pretty much. These are the ones. These are the ones. I'm not too bothered about missing the other ones, if I'm being honest. I would like to see Money in a Bank in the UK, if I can, but I'm not. If I'm working, I'm working. It's just tough shit for me, is it? But these two, can't miss these two. I'm not working for WrestleMania, so doing them watch-alongs are very important. Watching Raw 30, I'm going to tell you the truth. Watching that show without actually doing a watch-along was bliss. I enjoyed it. Just sat there, just being able to soak it all in without having to comment on it. It was brilliant. What if you call Pitch Black ironically, and it's actually a bright lighting like Evan in the movies? Well, Braid didn't like the red light, did he? He pretty much downcasted that he hated wrestling in the red light, which wasn't great for us watching, to be honest. I always thought that was like a stupid decision. Americans don't understand our pain. We've got to wait until Sunday for the Rumble. Liv is my Iron Woman in the Rumble. She's a good chance she is. I've gone for Lacey Evans just because it fits her character. They probably could have it as Raquel Rodriguez. I'm sure Io Sky, Dakota Kai are all going to be involved. Bailey could have a good run. Hope Bailey gets a later number though. Dave in real life will enter the Rumble at 30 and the Rumble match and win the Rumble match. That's the plan. The female Rumble, that is Leeds. The female Rumble. I am winning it. I don't care if Santina Marella can go in, then Davina in real life can go into the female Rumble and win. Becky is my Iron Woman. I am my own Iron Woman, says Sam. Good answer. Well, offside flag raised on Haaland. Fact that Bray called Triple H a creative genius tells everything you need to know about their relationship. Yeah, I think it's in a good place right now. Still rumblings of Vince getting back into creative. I keep hearing. Until it actually happens, I'm going to try and ignore it. I just hopeful it doesn't, because we know that the landscape will suddenly change to the way that Vince wants it to be, and we just don't want that. We've had enough of Vince. We don't need it. We don't want it. Please fuck off. 16 minutes gone. We're still 0-0, amazingly, in this really, really flipping open game of football. This is why these are the two best teams currently in England. Currently. This season, meaning. Not It's not taken away from Man United, so don't get your knickers in a twist. Or Newcastle, let's just get that out there. My ideal man is Irish Rebel. Oh, God, Michelle. Don't play with a guy's emotions, love. He's going through quite an hard time, so just be warned. He doesn't need you playing that kind of game with him. Never going to happen. He is now being sued by a third person. Yes, I did see that third person lawsuit. Very sticky situation, isn't he? Dave, what do you think about Mr. McMahon having his office in Titan Towers back? Well, apparently Triple H is scared of the dinosaur. So he's quite happily can have it back as long as he doesn't fuck with anything to do with WWE. Rather have Dave creative than Vince. Oh, thank you. You know that I'd just give the titles to Bailey. You do realise that, right, don't you? If I was in creative, Bailey would be champion of everything. She'd be on every show. You know I'd do it, though, wouldn't you? Because I will. She's winning the Rumble, I'm telling you. If I was in creative, she's won the men's, she's won the women's. She's going to win Money in the Bank. She's going to win the Elimination Chamber. She's going to face herself at Mania. Well, you know I'd be in that match with her at Mania, don't you? Mud wrestling match with Bailey. Vince can have his office back, but can stay the fuck away from creative. As long as he does that, I don't give a fuck what Vince McMahon does, to be quite honest with you. I know he built the company. I know it's his baby, but please, Triple H is doing a fantastic job. Let's not fuck it up now by feeding your ego, because it's not good for business. And all the indies. What do you think of that? Progress has been taken away from WWE Network or Peacock or whatever. They're shutting down their relationship with it. So if you wanted to watch Progress wrestling on the network, you better get doing it now before they do actually pull the plug on it, or if they've already pulled the plug on it. Apparently that footage is going to be going bye-bye soon. I'd have Drew McIntyre, Edge, Damien on every 10 minutes. I know you would. Naked. Drew with his Angela art. Dave in real life versus Bailey in a mud match. Yeah, you know it. That is booked. That'd be on every show. Dave in charge. The biggest, greatest year of Bailey's career. It would be, wouldn't it? Should be top 100, top of the 100 list of wrestlers. Because there'd be no other female wrestlers. I'd book her to win every match. She'd be unstoppable. Be Bailey 20 belts. Bookies wouldn't be able to take bets anymore. It'd be like, oh, Dave's going to book Bailey to win. It'd be as good long winning streak as Goldberg's. Just let that sink in. So we're kind of 20 minutes in. It's a good game, but we need goals. See, Arsenal, come on, step it up. We've got Arsenal on the counter-attack. Trossard on his day. Oh, his good shot. Good save by Moreno. Puts it in the path of another Arsenal player, but good bit of defending. Good save. Moreno's actually pulled out some good saves in this game so far. This so-called understudy. But some really good saves. Trossard nearly scoring on his Arsenal debut, which would have been cool. So evenly matched. And you wouldn't have said this at the start of the season. You would have thought, oh, Arsenal would have no chance. Oh, but Ireland's sniffing. Is that Ireland? Yeah, that was Ireland. And we're just looking at Trossard's shot. It's a good strike. Think Moreno gets lucky with where the ball lands, because that could easily have fallen to an Arsenal foot. Oh, Michelle, you're alright, dude. Don't need to say sorry. Bailey, Raw, SmackDown, NXT Women's Champion, NXT Main Roster, Tag Team Champions. Dave would create a women's mid-card title just to put it on Bailey too. Yeah. Every bell. Oh, what is Haaland sniffing? Butt crack. He's on something, surely to God. Unfound rumours. Not true. 22 minutes gone. We're still 0-0. Amazingly, this game still hasn't produced a goal. It needs to. Still replays in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Amazingly, in this very congested season. Well done, FA. Sam, OMG, imagine. James, my surprise entrance in Iron Man is Gilberg. Gilberg. Titus O'Neil goes under the ring again. That's what I'd want. James, Dave would just name the shows Monday Night Bailey and Friday Night Bailey. NXT Bailey. Next Bailey. Smack Bailey and Raw Bailey. Completely different shows. You know I'd book it. My surprise is James Ellsworth. Haaland is a flop. Wow, Michelle turning nasty. Don't be saying that to Retro. He's very temperamental. Should have bought Mountain Dew. Should have buy Mountain Dew for tomorrow. Titus will slide. Saw that on TikTok today. Still great. That's homemade porn. That's man-made porn videos. Made by me. Smack Bailey. Might give people wrong idea. No, it's the right idea. Raw Bailey and Smack Bailey. It's just, I think they just live in my fantasy world, to be honest. Mahrez on the ball right now. Is it deep into the Arsenal penalty area? City starting to step up. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, nice shot. Oh, it's just wide. Testing Turner. But it's a nice shot. Michelle, I'll ignore you. A preposterous remark. I know Dave too. I know Dave too well. You do. You do, mate. I mean, I'm sweet and innocent, really. If you could find a porn in my house, could you get it for me? Because I've forgotten where I put it. Don't have porn anymore. Who buys a porno anymore? It's all free on the internet. Oh, I am so sorry, Retro. Oh, Michelle, you're having a laugh with you, dude. You're free to say what you want. Trossard. Good bit of marking by City, but it's a fluid game. Attacking, end-to-end football. Great to see. Ross. Bailey. Bonkers. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves epilepsy. Hello, dude. Ireland is not a flop yet. Depends on City Champions League wins on City Champions League or not. Yes, it does. Michelle, I am joking. You're allowed your opinion. can't be a flop. He did score an hat-trick last week. James Chadwick, that is 50-50 on. Well, Liverpool can still have that claim even though we've got Real Madrid. Still 50-50. Even though it's impossible, but it's still 50-50. Imagine Gakpo and Nunes all score against Real Madrid. It's a dream, isn't it? Pep on the sideline. 27 minutes gone in this first half. Arteta getting some instructions onto the pitch. It's a great open game. Nunes has defo been a flop so far. Yeah, of course, I totally admit that. I can't defend him. I wished I could. His finishing has been... His pace is great. He finds himself open. If he could get his finishing right, he is going to be a beast, you know. But unfortunately, his finishing sucks. He's put way too much pressure on himself. And I don't know what Gakpo's doing. I just don't know. I've not seen enough of him, to be quite honest. We'll do a full assessment on him on Sunday when we do the watch along. We'll have a look at how Gakpo is getting on at Liverpool. Not very well though so far, but I just feel like once he scores, it could be different. Has Rashford got more goals than Haaland yet? Lol. Dave, if someone offered you 100k to do an adult video with Shayna, would you do it with Shayna Baszler? Yeah, I fancy Shayna. She's fit. I really like Shayna Baszler, so that's no problem. I'd do it. I'd ask him to blur out my face though, just to keep me privacy. You can see my dick. I'm not worried about that. You just can't see my face. Quicker you get Firmino, Jota, Diaz back, the better. Yeah, I do believe that. I think Jota might be ready in a month's time. Could be out of everything by the time he's back, like. But Dave tagged you in a tweet. Okay. I don't see Gakpo as a winger, more like a number 10. He's more of a striker, isn't he? I don't feel like I think they're playing him out of position. That's what you tagged me in. Because I haven't got it up yet. After you tagged me in something. Oh, yeah. Okay. WrestleMania sign is up. Mania season has officially arrived. Let's have a look. Where is the new sign, if you can see it? We're going to get some more vignettes, aren't we? Movie vignettes like we did the last time they went to Hollywood. So I can't wait to see what they come up with. That could be quite interesting. Haaland is down. Oh my God. Phone the police, Haaland's down. Real Madrid, hopefully, for Jota. Gakpo is similar to Rashford. He's a wide forward, a left winger that plays closer to the striker. Haaland's fine, he's up. There's an extra substitute available if they happen to switch out Haaland. Haaland's a bit crooked. Alvarez is not a bad replacement for Haaland if that's the case, but Haaland looks like he's alright to continue. He looks a bit dazed and confused though. I am Haaland. I am a robot sent back from the future to win the Champions League for City. It's like a robot, isn't he? The guy's not human. So it's part 8 to start it back off for Arsenal. So we're going to have a few minutes added on. We've had a few stoppages, haven't we, to be honest? I think that Leicester wins this weekend. You're playing Walsall, so I would have thought so. Can't see Walsall being that difficult a team to get past, if I'm being all honest, so you should win. You're a fair bet. Shaka down, takes his free kick quickly to Trossard. He's been charged down by Man City players. It's going to be another throw into Arsenal. And he'd get it through to Saka. Oh, it's Nketiah, that one. Oh, City have done well to stop that little bit of a mini break. But they're under pressure themselves. Arsenal, very high line. Extremely high. Really putting pressure on. I said 2-1 Arsenal in my predictions. I think I said bonkers. I went 2-1 Man City, to be honest. But hey, Arsenal are playing really well, actually, so I might have underestimated. Oh, chance for Nketiah. Puts it wide, though. Half a chance for Arsenal. I feel like Arsenal have had the most chances. Just needed to be on target, really. It's a nice ball. It's way wide, but the idea's there. Good attack from Arsenal. 3 minutes gone. I think we're going to get into this the end of the first half 0-0. But it's been alright. It's been entertaining. Some chances for Arsenal. City, alright on the counter attack. Don't know. Do you class City as the home team in this? I feel like Arsenal's the home team. I don't know why. Since Jesus got injured, since Jesus got injured, Nketiah has been. I did read that as Jesus, you know. Since Jesus went down, it be after Christ. Nketiah is great. He's such a former Leeds player as well. He was at Leeds, wasn't he? Is phenomenal, very good. Is maturing all the time. Jesus is going to find it hard getting back into this first team, you know. When is the draw, on Sunday or Monday? Good question. I would say Sunday because the game on Monday is actually on ITV4. I'm going to say Sunday for the cup draw. And it's probably going to be after the Wrexham Sheffield United game, as a guess. They didn't do it on the Monday the last time, if I remember correctly. Dave, how many people predicted Rashford to score in the FA Cup? I'm guessing all. Well, I'm guessing no one, because if you read the rules or watched the video, nobody was predicting Premier League players. So if anybody did predict Rashford, they're getting fuck all points, even if he does score. Now, it's with Premier League players were barred for the FA Cup this weekend. So if you predicted Premier League players, then they're nil and void. Gregor John, and na. Hello, Gregor John. How you doing? All right, I'm going to fill you in because obviously you weren't involved in the live stream yesterday. But I'm going to tell you what your numbers are for the Royal Rumble. You got number 3 in the women's. And in the men's, you got number 6. So Gregor John, shout out to you, dude. Make sure you're involved in that Royal Rumble stream tomorrow to find out which wrestler you actually get. It's very interesting, isn't it? Jesse the Hammer. Oh, poo. I've predicted Mahrez. Eek. Oopsie. The game's already aired now, so I can't accept it. So, should watch the video. I also predicted for a Rashford twin brother, Ford Rash. But also predicted a Burnley player. If you've gone for Burnley, that's fine, but you can't have a Premier League player. Can't do it. Not allowed. You've got to watch the video. Did I get Rumble numbers? Retro D, man, you got Rumble numbers because I give you one. What did Retro get? The women's. You have got number 16 in the women's. And what? Hang on. You know what? I didn't even realise. You're the only one that's got identical numbers. You've got 16 in the men's and 16 in the women's. Didn't even realise that. So you can't lose, can you? You've got 16 in both. Well done, you. 3 and 6. Okay. Yeah, you got 3 and 6. Retro got 16 in both. Which, that is a rarity, isn't it? Didn't even realise that yesterday when we were doing the draw. You know what? I was like thinking, has anybody got the same number? And they have. Let's get ready to rumble. Let us wreck the mic. Let us wreck the mic. Let us wreck the mic. Shake. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, God. Showing me age. 16 and 16. Rumble is the most exciting pay-per-view it is. The anticipation of just, can we get, Ireland's causing trouble. Does get hold of the ball, puts it goalward, but it is wide. Bye, everyone. I am going to watch the game. Okay, Michelle, see you when you get bored. They haven't named any surprises Rumble entrants like last year. Lol. Hopefully we have a few surprises. I certainly hope so, Greg. Gregor, I really do. There was none last year. I felt that Mickey James was already spoilt, and we were only just waiting to see if she had the championship belt with her or not. Yeah, I think it was just ruined. Ronda Rousey being ruined before the pay-per-view sucked. Brock then lost, then were added to the... do you know what I mean? I just don't... I hope we get some surprises, I really do, but last year sucked. It sucked the life out of the pay-per-view. I even scored it low because it sucked the life out of it. I thought the brilliant part of it was Seth versus Roman, when Seth came out in the full Shield attire. I think that was the only best thing about the show, to be honest. The rest of it kind of tanked. I just hope that things live up to what we feel right now. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Don't worry about that. Did we give Lee numbers? Guessing not. Did Lee get numbers? I don't know. I don't think so. There were enough people. No, we didn't give Lee any numbers, unfortunately. He's not. I did try and concentrate on people what was playing the fantasy wrestling game. So everybody what was in that got priority over everybody else. That's just how it was run. No disrespect to Lee, but Lee really only plays the football game. It's not really. It doesn't really take part in the wrestling thing, so I didn't think to include him. So it's no bad on him. It's nothing personal, but I did concentrate on people playing the wrestling game. Because what I might do is, if somebody who is in the Fantasy Wrestling League wins the Rumble with their number, you might be getting a good 10 points. I think that's the prize. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sweepstake is going to earn you 10 points for the Fantasy Wrestling League. I think that's a fair compromise. Let me know if that's something that you agree with. Also, what happens if you win the Rumble Sweepstake? Just told you. Stakes. Theme song for the Royal Rumble should be let's get ready to rumble. It would be if it was in the UK. No one's showing up for the man except the mid Cardona probably. The men's are stacked. Probably get a few in the women's. Matt Cardona, you mean? I think Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona high up there. Jay White might be a little bit of a fantasy booker. Is that fine with you, James? Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. 10 points is going to go to the winner of the Rumble from the Fantasy Wrestling League. That's if that is that winner. If not, whoever wins then will probably be made a mod. We'll work it out. It wouldn't be too bothered, but not really a wrestling fan. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, to be quite honest with you, Retro. You're playing the Fantasy Wrestling League anyway. He's not. So this didn't really think it'd be his bag, to be honest. Tara showed up on Impact. She did. Victoria, as we know her in WWE. Yeah, she looks old, doesn't she? She did all right though. She was tag team partner of Gillies. Swan, is it Swan? I don't know who the other woman is, to be quite honest with you. No one's talking about Nick Aldis. Probably a good thing. That's a good thing, you know. Nobody talking about him. That's good. That means it's a secret. We get a medium rare steak made, paid for by Dave. I was torn between Aldis and Switchblade, but Jay White because it would be phenomenal. Yeah, I would love it. The pop would be amazing. Aldis, I'm 50-50 on him showing up, to be honest. I'm saying we Shaw, Gillies Shaw. Okay, I want too far away. Couldn't remember last name. Usain Bolt delivers ink to your door. What? Gillies Shaw. Okay. I just saw that she returned. Didn't see anything else from Impact, to be honest. Just that. So that you can rule her out of the Rumble. She's shown up at Impact. I still don't think you rule out Lita, Molly Holly. I expect them two to be at the Rumble. Molly Holly works with WWE, so it's not no stretch of her showing up, and she gets to eliminate Nikki Cross. So let's look at the female Rumble. Well, this game's saying that was getting a bit of a Enketia down. Great bit defended by City. It's getting close to the second half. No one's talking about Dave in real life for the Rumble. Only you guys in the chat are talking about me for the Royal Rumble. Oh, it's on YouTube. Xbox would be cool. I do think you get somebody like that down. It would be cool. Would you love to see Alundra Blaze in the Rumble? Alundra Blaze. She's, like I said, kinda seems likely. Hope we see Mickey James at the Rumble. Did they do the same thing 2 years in a row? Hardcore Country. Well, she got the knockout title as well. Did they do the same again? I don't know. Dave would come out to crickets. What, cricketers? What? The actual England cricket team would come out. I'd come out to the England cricket team, really? They'd know who I was, you know. Thanks, James. Yeah, everybody'd say, who's that fan? Who's invited the fan? Get security. Aldis was backstage at Hard to Kill, Mickey James said in an interview. Garcia's is supporting her. I don't know what's going to happen to Nick Aldis. Xbox has already ruled himself out on Twitter. James did throw up the X. It's Ash Bueller. Ash Bueller's in. And we get Hornswoggle. It's tough. Great Muta, I think, is a massive shout. Because he's on his farewell tour sort of thing. So that's a kind of a massive one. I'd kind of like to see him. Obviously, we could have what's his name, Kemp. Oh, what? It's not Kemp, is it? That's his brother, Damien Kemp. What's his name? The American buddy wrestler guy. Maybe Kurt Angle. Nah, I don't want Kurt. Bless him. Who is this guy? Did he win a fan competition and enter the Rumble? Yeah, that's it. Can imagine me popping out. Oh, I'd get people to know because I'd do it all over social media beforehand, so that it's like, yeah, I'm gonna turn up on a rumble. There'll be just a few people like cheering. Dave's face would be interesting. It's Dave! Oh my god, it's Dave! A reaction video on YouTube would be fun. Didn't want to see him, but someone could see the rumble is Goldenberg. And no one wants to see Goldberg. I will enter the men's rumble. I bet you would, you did, little monkey. Stones is coming off, I think, or is just been injured. Looks like Laporte is getting changed, so it looks like Stones is coming off. So we've got 2 minutes of injury time. I think they're just going to see out this half, to be quite honest with you, before they make any rash decisions. Stones has pulled his hamstring. Hope he gets better fast. Lita, Molly, Lana, Mickey, Eva, Chelsea, Green could all show up. That's it, Gabe Stevenson. Yeah, you got it. I just can't think of his name because I know it's Damien Kemp, right? Is his brother, and he's in NXT. And I was just like thinking, what is his name? Big Gabe Stevenson. I think we see him in the Rumble because I think it makes sense for him to be in there. It's good 10-minute work, I guess. Almost. I don't think we can rule out almost he's going to be in there. I think the men's, in fairness, could be quite predictable. I think you could reel off 30 male wrestlers what could be in that Rumble. I just hope they do put some shocks in there. I think the shocks are going to be in the women's. So Laporte has come on for the pulled hamstring. That is John Stearns. Dave the Hulkster on the mic, issues on Raw. I thought he swore. I literally thought he swore, and they blocked him out. And it was just his mic. Did you see the poor technician guy coming running behind? Don't want to be on camera. You're too late. You're on camera. The cameraman didn't move quick enough. They could have done that. They could have got that right, but yeah. Imagine tomorrow if we see Mika Satomura in the women's. I think we do. I do actually think Mika Satomura, the final boss, gets into the female rumble. I would not be surprised at all. She's fantastic. It'd be such a. I think she gets a moderate pop as well. I think that would be great. Would love to see Kyrie in the rumble. Big rumours could happen. I think if you get Kyrie, then we could get Jay White. I think that is quite a simple thing. And there we go. It is half time. Killian Dane, Eric Young. We could get both of them. Would be interesting. That first half, amazingly enough, and I've just put second half and it's not, it's half time. I was preempting. Half time, it's 0-0. Could be. What do you think if it was to a replay? Thing is, if you see Eric Young and Killian Dane, you get insanity. You get Insanity Reborn. So wouldn't it ruin that? Wouldn't it ruin that? Unless they do it so that, with Sanity coming back, I don't know. Would love to see Mercedes. Yeah, you're not going to. What you can, it's in the car park. WWE, you better see a Mercedes in the car park. Conor McGregor has been run over by a car. What? What? He stumbled out, pissed onto the street again, and got run over. That sounds suspicious, though, if he's been walking, just randomly walking, and a car's hit him. How the fuck has that happened? That's interesting. I'm sure that will filter around social media. It was an accident, James. I couldn't see over the steering wheel. Well, you are only 5'2". Tweeted it you. Okay, dude. Okay, let's have a look. Da, da, da. I think I might have to nip for a pee at some point. Let's have a look. Hit by a car while out riding his bike. Fucking hell. Does he not have any lights on his bike or something? That's mad. Let's read. Has it got an article? Involved in a nasty bike accident. Sports Bible. Let's have a read. We'll have a read, eh? Load it webpage up now. It's taking a while. Conor McGregor involved in a nasty bike accident. Except he shared footage from the scene. Conor McGregor says he is lucky to be alive and thank God after being involved in a nasty bike accident on Friday. The 34-year-old MMA fighter was cycling along a narrow two-way road when the incident took place near his home in Dublin, Ireland. After being knocked off his bike by a car going at full speed, he posted a video from the scene on his Instagram page. So he's definitely not hurt. He captured captioned the post. Got a bang off a car just now from behind. A sun trap. Driver couldn't see me. Full speed straight through me. McGregor added, "Thank God it wasn't my time. Thank you. Wrestling and judo always having an awareness and landing saved my life." McGregor, who emerged from the accident with menial injuries, reacted to being knocked off his bike by saying, "All good, mate, don't worry about it." After the man involved apologised, McGregor added, "I could have been dead there. Jesus Christ. I got away with my life there, boys. I don't give bollocks, mate. All good, all good. Safe travels, bless you, brother." The former UFC featherweight and lightweight champion has accepted his lift home from the man who also hosted to bring the mangled bike back. As he sat in the front seat of the car, McGregor said, "We have got the bike in the back. It wasn't our time. That's all. God bless. We're fucking still here. Thank God." That is all that matters. So, yeah, he ended up getting a lift from the guy. So, he's been knocked over. Nothing serious. Sam can rest easy that there's not going to be a lawsuit against her. Sam is so short. That microman is still... Oh, my God. That is fun. See James drive. Can't see him. Like I said, you couldn't see him. I meant Sasha Banks Dave. I know what you meant, Michelle. I was joking. You was on about Mercedes Money. If you put in Matt Cardona, Eric Young, Killian Dane, etc. into the Rumble, you would have Loomis, Riddle, Bronson Reed, Ali, Shelton, Montez Ford, Dolph Ziggler in the Rumble. You can't fit them all in. I heard something. I'm going to put it past you. I mean, it could be complete bullshit. It's just somebody just testing the water. What are you guys for if they put Shelton Benjamin into the Hall of Fame? What's your thoughts on Shelton Benjamin going into the Hall of Fame? Got to go. See you in the SmackDown stream. Dave, shout out to you, Leeds. I will catch you later, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated as always, dude. I'll catch you later on, mate. Definitely see you tomorrow in the Accrington Stanley Leeds watch along. I need to sort that out after this stream, actually. So don't worry, that will be put up soon. Now I've got to go see you in the SmackDown. Yeah, okay, Leeds. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. See you later, my friend. Going to be a good SmackDown tonight. I really got a good feeling about SmackDown tonight. It's going to be very interesting. I think he deserves it, to be honest. Let's have a look at the SmackDown lineup. I think I've seen it. I think it's been posted everywhere. Obviously, 2 tag team matches. We could even see Matt Riddle, you know. Matt Riddle could be at the Rumble. Santos Escobar in the Rumble. There's loads of people that could be in this Rumble. We could be. I don't think there's going to be many shocks in the men's. Actually, got a SmackDown. WWE. So, yeah, we've got Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa tonight. Solo Sikoa. Legado del Fantasma versus Imperium. Then we've got, obviously, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus Cringe Row. And then there's Rey Mysterio versus Karrion Kross, which is also tonight. So very interesting stuff. Isn't Riddle 6 weeks suspended after 6 weeks suspension up after this week? He could be. I think it is actually. I think he's actually going to be in the Rumble. Dave, join me and grab yourself a can of beer. I don't drink beer, mate. Hate the taste, but dark fruits is yummy. I would if I had some beer in. Dark fruits is alright. It's not too bad. Karrion going to smash Ray. 2 quality matches. I'm looking forward to the Legado del Fantasma match. That is going to be extremely interesting. I just don't know why Cringe Row are even in the semi-finals. It's such a mismatch. I just don't know how they could count that. Because I feel like it's just clearly Drew and Sheamus what are going to win that match. In my opinion. But yeah, you never know. Michelle, see you later, dude. Yeah. So yeah, we're 0-0. Going into the second half. Very shortly. Oh, that helps. I love Koppenberg pear cider. My favourite drink, right? I'm a whiskey guy. Whiskey and Coke if I'm going to drink at home. Don't really touch lager unless I'm out. Don't know. Not really that bothered about alcohol. Sorry, I've got to go again. Right, Leeds, no worries, dude. Just stay. You can stay. Just drop what you're doing. You're fine. Obviously, you've got to go. You got to go, my friend. Don't worry about it. Stand by me. Let's check on the video. 706 views on that sticker thing I put up earlier. That's cool. I'm more of a vodka guy. I like a special rum. What makes it special? Guide dog. Glasses. Got like my special rum. God, I hate this advert with the chameleon thing. Wrestling. So yeah, that first half has gone past pretty quick. Good game, but the goals are not coming. Could be a long weekend for the football scorers. Oh, spiced. I thought, why did I think that said special? I know. I just realised Oh, my eyesight. Old man time. I need glasses, don't I? Why did I think that said special? Spiced rum. Alright, you can laugh at me. I read special. It wasn't. I'm special. I can't give big. Won't get Big He or Randy or Rick Boogs still out. I guess Rick Boogs. People are talking about him. Randy Orton. I just don't know. I really doubtful. People were saying Braun Breaker. You should have got the Specsavers. No, they come to you. You not seen that advert? Don't go to Specsavers. They come to you because I'm special. Unbelievable. I don't know. It just looked like special. Right, when you wince your eyes, I didn't see the D, I saw an L. I'm sticking to it. Tomorrow, Man United Reading, we're not doing it. But we are doing Brighton Liverpool, shock horror, and Derby West Ham. Yeah, the game's what we're doing. The Man United game, unfortunately, is just a bit too near to the rumble. They need to rest. So Preston North End Tottenham we're doing. And obviously Accrington Stanley. Early kick-off, so we will be live at 12 afternoon tomorrow. So make sure you're up early. I will be up. James vodka and Coke is also a good drink. Indeed it is. If you are having coffee, you should really have Xavier. You've got to try and remember the United game is on ITV4. You've got to remind me. Yeah, it's on ITV4. It's not on main TV. That's why we're not bothered. I'm not watching it. Well, I probably will watch it, but I want a rest. I want to get rested, rumble. Rest me throat. It's alright for you guys. You're all just sat there not talking. I'm talking. I've got to have some rest. Got to rest my larynx. Arsenal are ready to come out. Tell you what I'm going to do after this stream. I'm going to set up the Accrington Stanley stream for tomorrow. Get in the shower and get ready for Schmack Sam, remind me. I'll remind you. Well, I'll tell you anyway. I'll tell you in Preston North End stream. I'll tell you now. I'll direct you straight to ITV4. Rustin Lynn. Alarm is on your phone, James. It's not the time that he wants to remind. It's the TV channel it's on. It's not on BBC. What the hell? It's not on ITV. It's gotta be 4. Saliba and Sammy. Sammy is coming on. So some changes for Arsenal. So Saliba's come on. Knowing me, I'll ITV1 for half an hour saying where's the fucking game. I'll have. Yeah. It's meant to be here. What is limitless win? Why am I watching Anton Deck when I could be watching McFred? That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Why am I watching Anton Deck when I could be watching McFred? Second half is underway, guys. It's underway. Can we get some goals in this second half? Man City versus Arsenal, 4th round. We'll go to a replay if we don't get a result today. Actually, I like watching Limitless Win. It's good, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. It's really good. Did you see that couple from Leeds last week with the family with the wedding? That was proper cool. I can never guess. Can you get any of them right? Because I can never get it right without cheating. I have to Google the answers. It's like, how many teams have got like United in the name? Dave, what time will you be live for tomorrow night for the Rumble? The kickoff show's not 2 hours long. Thank fuck. It starts at midnight. I checked YouTube. YouTube put a notification up saying that it started at midnight. So I'm going to say 11:30. We'll start at 11:30. We'll proper hype it up. So we'll have an hour and a half before the actual pay-per-view starts, if that's what you all want. And I can remind you of all your numbers and stuff like that. And obviously any last-minute rumours, we'll go through all that stuff as well. If there's something better on that time of United game roll, yeah, that's where limitless win will probably be my preferred watched. And back on my eyelids, getting rest for Rumble. Oh, thank fuck for that. Yeah, I don't want a 2 hour 2 hours of watching fucking video packages. I don't think we get any more matches announced. I think they're just going to go with the 3 matches what have been planned. I don't think we'll get any pre-show matches because WWE, for some reason, don't like giving the fans extra matches anymore. It's just like really tight on it. Unlike AEW, what give you 5. It's amazing. It's like AEW give you like fucking shit ton of fucking matches what you don't want, and WWE don't. It's like, just 1 match on the pre-show, please, WWE. That's all we ask. AEW's like, hold my beer, you can have 5. So we'll have 25 matches. Wonder if Days knows only an hour pre-show. He should do. I saw it on YouTube that it was starting at midnight. I will double check and I will let you know during the streams tomorrow. But Days starts his streams fucking early anyway, doesn't he? Because he likes to congest, take all the viewers in, the stragglers. So he settles them all down in his watch along so that they don't move and go to other watch alongs. He's very crafty. But there's that many watch alongs tomorrow night. I mean, everybody's doing it. What Culture, obviously, Cultaholics. Insiders, Days, me, probably Conman, and anybody else what's literally into wrestling will be doing a watch along. Daisy's starting his watch along too early. He's starting at 10, which is way too early. Like I say, he's congesting it all. He's going to try and get everybody settled into his stream, and so that the people don't leave. Dave, I've tagged you in another tweet. It's all about the pitch black match and the video to be a hint what it might be. There's a video. Let's have a look. What a view hog. That's what he does it for. He's told me. All right, Days has put a post out. Sammy says that he doesn't think that the fans will revolt if he didn't win the Rumble, saying it's not like Daniel Bryan or Batista. He thinks that the fans are confident that the current story will be getting somewhere worthwhile regardless. So there you go. I don't think fans will revolt if Sami Zayn doesn't win the Rumble. I never felt that always starts early. Yeah, he does. But I know why he starts early. He's always said to me and Nick, start as early as possible, which makes sense. So he's not lied about it. It's not like me saying something out of school, because I'm not. Oh, you tweeted me. So when the lights go out, all the bets are off. Tomorrow night, the Mountain Dew pitch black match becomes a Royal Rumble. Oh, that's so no. Oh, it's all the personas are going to be in that match. Then, when the lights go out, it's going to be Well, so you've got your answer, haven't you? You've got your answer. Yeah, I ain't even showing you the video. You've got your answer there, haven't you? It's going to be like a Royal Rumble. So that's going to be more than Bray and LA Knight. So there you go. You've got a bit of a clue. Sammy winning the Rumble is Sammy's worst nightmare. Sam's worst nightmare. I don't think he wins. I think the only way that WWE would actually piss me off is if The Rock won. I think that is the only way they would manage to piss me off. If The Rock comes out at the Royal Rumble and wins, I'm not going to be happy. I tell you now, flat down, I'm not going to be happy. The only outcome I'm happy at, really, Cody or Sammy winning. They're the outcomes that I'd be interested in. The Rock, I think that'd be an own goal. I think because reasons why he does not need to have a title shot at fucking Mania. We don't need it. We don't want it. That match sells itself. We don't need that to happen. So if they go down that route, I am not going to be happy with it. Sammy did an interview with Ariel Arwani earlier today. He said he doesn't feel like the fans are screaming for him to win like they did for Daniel Bryan. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I've literally just read. I hope Caleb Conley is a surprise entrant. James Caleb Conley. Who is Caleb Conley? Is he an Impact person? Did you think that Sammy shows up on SmackDown tonight? Roman thinks he's defying him, but then Eamon asked Sammy to be there without Roman knowing. That could be interesting. That's an interesting thought, to be honest, because yeah, we know that Roman said he don't want to see him at SmackDown whatsoever. But why? Okay. In fairness to that, then, I'm going to say this. Why would Sammy believe Eamon all of a sudden? After what Eamon said on Monday Night Raw, I think he'd ignore Eamon, to be quite honest with you. Because he'd see through it. Hopefully he'd see through it, wouldn't you? Because it was Eamon what were against him. So, I don't know. I don't think that could happen just because of that fact. But it's interesting. If Sammy turns heel tomorrow, what would you look? How would you book? How would you book him? Book him to do it. I heard something interesting today. I will get back to answering that in a minute. We've got an injury here again. So how many fucking injuries are in this game? They're having another fucking tea break. Who's fucking out now? Who's fucking injured? 54 minutes and we've got another fucking injury break. It's Turner this time. What's took a bit of a knock. Looks like we might be getting Kyle Walker on at some point. What were I thinking? I've lost my train of thought now. Going back to what you were saying about that. Oh yeah, Bray Wyatt is actually classed as a babyface. He's actually the number one face of SmackDown, above Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. What's your thoughts on that? Oh, good bit of saving from Turner there. Really got sliced open there. Did the Arsenal event sliced open? Oh, imagine if they've not got Sammy a ticket for SmackDown. Not got SmackDown, yeah. If not is. Eamon asks Sammy. It's hard to book something that doesn't make any sense. Retro Demon, it's hard to book something that doesn't make any sense. Sammy turns heel. How can Sammy turning heel against the Bloodline what are heels? Yeah, I don't get that. He turned face. That's what Sammy would do. It's interesting, but what I feel that we're going to get into a scenario where Kevin Owens saves Sami Zayn from a beatdown from the bloodline and says, "Look, I've been trying to tell you all along. These are not your friends. These are not family. These are going to turn on you." I feel that that's where they've got to do it. Let me rewrite that. Yeah, try and. I don't know what you were trying to get at, Jason. Yeah, try and rewrite that again. Because, yeah, the Sami Zayn situation with Eamon. Eamon were against Sami. So I don't think that that's a scenario what could happen, to be fair. Seems like Jay's his best mate now. We need a goal, City. We need a goal, Arsenal. Come on. Bigged up this game. Why is it we always big up the games and they're always trash? Imagine Owens got Sammy a ticket. Ah, right, okay. And then fused the fire to the flame of Sammy being in cahoots with Kevin. That's more interesting. Right. What I say to that is they could do that on Twitter. You put out an exclusive way before SmackDown where we see some exclusive footage of that actually happening. Like, Kevin, I want you to be at SmackDown in the audience. So when we go live to SmackDown, Sami Zayn is sat behind the commentary desk. Behind them on the commentary team. Like how Nikki was just hiding in the background 2 weeks ago. You can turn heel against heel. How can you turn heels against heels? I don't know. Ask Retro D, man. He seems to think that you can turn a heel on a heel. Roman should have put Sammy in a shark cage during the match. He's got plans for him, and I'm interested to find out what this secret mission thing is that he wants him to do at the Rumble. He clearly stated that he's got the ultimate test for him. That's intriguing. What will that entail? Sorry, I felt I had to left to do a grocery shop, then pick up a pizza for later. It never ends. Ever right shout to you. Are you joining us for SmackDown tonight, Ever? Let me know, buddy, because we will be back for SmackDown later on tonight. I still think Sammy's test is to hit KO with a concerto. I think something's going to go down at the end of the match. Roman wins. They start beating down, all of the bloodlines beating down Kevin Owens, and he's hands him something for the final KO blow. And it's like the scenario is that it's down to Sami Zayn to finish off the job. He doesn't do it. Because why would he? It's his best mate. Or he hesitates, and Roman sees that as a sign of defiance. I feel like something's going to go down massive on the Rumble show, which will lead to Sammy getting a mass beatdown either on Raw or SmackDown. Just need to know what the main event is at the Rumble, because it will tell us everything we need to know about something huge happening. Yeah, I totally agree. Oh, okay, cool, Heather. Well, we'll see you for SmackDown. Don't worry about this stream. Yeah, totally. I think if Roman's the last match, ooh, baby, get the speculation going. Oh my god. But if it's a men's Rumble last, still get the speculation going, because he could still enter that. So we all know where it's going, or where we want it to go. The Rock, obviously, because we want that to be the thing at Mania. James, we usually find out an hour or two before the show. Yeah, we will be looking. Okay, let me try and explain this. Sammy turning on Roman. So I think that Sammy turning on Roman is the same turn like Daniel Bryan turned on Wyatt in a steel cage. Sammy is the the backing of the WWE fans. That's turning face. Let's get that clear, right? If you're doing stuff for the fans, that's turning face, not heel. So you just worded it a little bit wrong the first time round. So Sammy turns face. That's what you're getting at. It's as simple as that, dude. Come on, Arsenal, says ever. 61 minutes. If the men's rumble is last, Rock's winning. If Rock's winning, okay. Winning. If Roman is main event, then Sammy beat down and Rock. That's fair. Retro. That's that's Sammy turning face. Yeah, that's all we're trying to get at Retro. That's what you're getting at. If he goes to the fans, it's a face turn, not an heel turn, as you worded it the first time round. So all you needed to do is just clarify that it wasn't a heel turn. Haha, yes. Yeah, that's all we were getting at, bud. You said heel turn. You can't turn heel on a heel. Roman Reigns is not classed as a babyface on SmackDown or Raw. He's classed as an heel faction. Same with Cringe Row now. They're heels. That's why they're up against Drew. The interesting question then. Who's the face team out of Legado del Fantasma and Imperium who are facing each other tonight? Who's the face team? Because aren't they both heels? Who's the face? So it's very weird to have two heel teams face each other, and that's what we're getting tonight. We can get that Drew McIntyre and Sheamus faces going against the heel Hit Row. So back to Retro's first question. How would you book Sammy if face turns on? How would you book him? It's simple, and I think everybody will totally agree with this. He joins Kevin Owens. They go to WrestleMania. They dethrone the Usos of their tag team titles. I don't see Sami Zayn having a title run. Unfortunately, I would love it, but I just can't see it. I think he gets a tag team title run with his best mate, Kevin Owens. I think it's a rocky road to get there, but I do think we get there. It teased away too much of the Rock for me. You spelt Rock wrong again. James, I'd just stop, mate. I'd just stop trying to put his name. For him not to be at the Rumble in some capacity, even fucking posters, is a tease. And you still can't spell Rock. Roman's final test on Sammy may be that he wants Sammy to give Kevin... Oh, it's a goal for City. City have scored. It's Hake. 1-0 to City. Arsenal have got to come from the Arsenal to get back into this. So it's a bad joke. So Ake, the unlikely goal scorer. Not Haaland, but Hake. Wow. Oh, and I'm not even writing that in anywhere. That's not helping. And that's 64th minute. So the ball gets put in by Grealish, is it? Well, it doesn't get put in. It's just a good shot by Ake. He's placed in the far corner. Boom. There you go. Ake. The 1-goal slender lead. Arsenal, who? Great oos. What NXT superstars will be in the Rumble? Well, I'm going to count out Braun Breaker because it does make no sense. He went through a barrier, looked pretty painful. For him then to show up on Saturday in a Royal Rumble would be shit storytelling. For the men's out of the Rumble, Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes, why not? Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes are my two picks. Cameron Grimes has not been seen on TV for some time, and I think there's a reason. Kate, Oat, and Sammy reunite, take on the Raw Tag Team titles off the Usos. Usos still have the SmackDown titles at Mania when Fantasy Book Revival takes it from them. Oh, God. FTR, wouldn't it be great if they came back to WWE before WrestleMania? That would be awesome. Can't fucking spell tonight. I'd give him mate Sinchenko. Why are you putting Sinchenko? Ball ripped in. Nketiah nearly gets on the end of it. So Arsenal still very much breathing down the City necks. So could be a matter of time. Ooch. The Arsenal corner. Can they get this level again? It is Saka over the ball. I need more sleep. Got SmackDown coming up soon, mate. You're not going to get any more sleep. Staying up, watching Impact, that's what it is, bud. You didn't help me messaging you this morning when you probably could have done with more sleep. I'm going to get a shower, straight pretty much. I'm going to set up the next stream, get a shower, get ready for Smack Raw. So we'll be back. A little bit more fresher, a little bit less of a beard. It's not really a beard, it's just a bit of roughage. Got a bit of roughage on my face. It's a Saka, decent ball. No Obergaard today. So it must be resting him. Saka's doing great though. Nice little ball. Gets it out wide. Impact we're staying up for. Not going to enter in an argument over that. I've got 2 Monster cans. Add 3 coffees, enough caffeine to kill a small horse, ready for SmackDown. I have got some proper Lucasade energy drink for tonight. Seems to help. And I've got loads for Royal Rumble tomorrow. It's going to be mad because we're up early for that Stanley game. Going to get some sleep in half time after that game. Ready for the evening game. Going to be a day of hit and miss sleep. Especially when you come from comedy fold from Joe Hendrick. A comedy fold from Joe. Oh yes, I saw that. Cardona and Myers just been edges bitches. Yeah, I saw bits of that. I didn't watch the full skit, but they had face masks on, didn't they? Myers, Cardona, and Chelsea Green. Gold. Oh, is that what comedy gold? See, your spelling's all over the place today, James. Comedy fold. Some comedy fold. I didn't see the skit, but I think I saw a picture of it. Always. You always sleep, James. Says Sam. Offside has gone up. We're into the last 20 minutes. So Arsenal need to do something to get back into this and not be offside. So Ake's, it was hilarious. I bet it was. I'm not going to take it away. The one thing that Impact does well is comedy stuff, telling a story. I think it was one of the best promotions for that. Granted, a lot of it's just not for me. I've not slept today. I bet you aren't. Dave, think we see John Cena. No. Well, he's always there, isn't he? He's been in every Rumble since the turn of time. Just didn't see him. I'm convinced Alan is a robot. He is. Genetically made and travelled back from the future to ensure that Man City do not win the Champions League. All in 2000. I am Holland. Fury, Fury, Theory. I can never say his name right. Eliminating Cena is a bold shout. That makes a change, James. Could be some quite interesting thing. Brock Lesnar being in the Rumble. We saw him on Monday. I expect him in the Rumble. Alright, who eliminates Brock? Bobby. Bobby Lashley. Both in the Rumble. Interesting. See, we've got all this different stuff going on. That's a good story. Good storytelling, Moldy. It would be, actually. John Cena being eliminated by Austin Theory. Cena's got his 2K20 storyline. His showcase, as I think they call it. I'm not 100% sure. So, surely he's got to be on TV at some point promoting that. It would set up Cena Theory at Mania. Gunther. What? Eliminating Brock? I think Bobby Lashley eliminates Brock, setting up Gunther, Brock. Oh, right, I'm going to fantasy book. Let's do it. Gunther v Brock v Bobby Lashley at Mania. Gunther eliminates Brock. Then to do that at Mania. Got to remember there's elimination chamber to set some of these matches up as well. It's not just down to Royal Rumble. Some of these matches can be made later on. There's another pay-per-view. We don't need to cram it all in the Rumble. This feud's happening, that feud's coming, that feud's going to happen. We've got Bobby versus Brock. That is definitely something that they're looking at. So I expect that story to be told at the Rumble. Rey Mysterio, Dominic. That story to be told at the Rumble to get to their match. And I think Dominic declares himself a Guerrero, you know. I just got that funny feeling. You're not my dad. Eddie's my dad. And then that'll give Ray that opportunity to beat up his son. Because it would be his son. It'd be a perfect reason to blame him. Yeah, just one of the theories, not all of them. Lol. It's only one theory and it's called Austin. Imagine Andrade in the Rumble and joins Legado. It's interesting though because I always see Santos Escobar as the leader. If you put Andrade in that scenario, he becomes the leader. Wasn't he kind of like the leader anyway of that? Wasn't he kind of like something to do with all them luchador stuff before he went to the main roster? Could we get AJ Styles return tomorrow? I don't know where his ankle is. I don't know what state his ankle's in. Because he were out with that, wasn't he? So, Kevin De Bruyne is coming off. Silva is coming on. Bernardo Silva is coming on for De Bruyne. So Man City making some changes. Retro, honestly, question for you. How do you think Grealish is at City? Was he worth his money? Or has he been a flop? Be honest. Being a City fan, how do you see Grealish? Retro, it seems too soon. I'd love Randy to be there. Everybody would. I'd proper pop if Randy Orton popped out. I'd pop if he popped. AJ broke his ankle. He won't be back until Mania time. I thought his injury was severe. I need Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to be in the Rumble. Well, especially Luke Gallows. I need Luke Gallows in the Rumble because I need the points. Come on, Luke Gallows. and I also need Kevin. Well, I've got Kevin Owens in the main event, so I'm all right. I'm cool with him. Get him in the Rumble as well. Get some extra points. Yeah, and I've got Grayson Waller going against Braun Breaker the next weekend. Breaking news: Vengeance Day. We're doing the live watch along next weekend. Vengeance Day. We're doing it on the Just Real Sports channel. Just thought I'd let you know. We are definitely covering that one. Let's get excited for that. We are covering the NXT pay-per-view. I'd pop at Dave popping out. Dave, if you check the Google, they say that Brock is on the SmackDown tonight. I'm not saying he's not on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not there. I haven't seen anything on WWE's official Twitter page though, dude. It ain't worth anything near 100 million at best. Say 75 million for what they've paid. He's a flop. All right, that's an honest answer, which I quite agree with you. I just don't think he's been that great, to be honest. He looks average. He looked alright at Aston Villa. Don't really feel that he's done much at City, to be fair. Yeah, Brock is on tonight, says Mouldy. I am begging this into existence. Balor and Switchblade Rumble stare down. Oh my god. Jay White joins Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles in the fight against the Judgment Day. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Would be cool, wouldn't it? New leader of Bullet Club versus the old leader of Bullet Club. Oh dear, just thought of something, and it's not good. Fuck, we could have close in having Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul match. Probably go face to face in the Rumble, and then have a match at Mania. Go wash your fucking mouth out with soap and water, you dirty, dirty, dirty boy. How fucking dare you speak of such a fucking match at Mania? Honestly, go look in the mirror, have a word with yourself, because if that fucking happens now, I am fucking blaming you. How dare you suggest such a dirty, dirty thing? Demon Finn in the Rumble. I don't know if we'll ever get Demon Finn back, to be honest. There was all that fucking stupid talk about him and Edge having that Hell in a Cell match at the Rumble. Never happened. Never will happen. Need Edge to be back for that anyway. Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul. I'd rather pull my fucking eyeballs out, replace them with my testicles. Edward Brown, talking of testicles, came in at the right time, didn't he? Edward Brown's in the chat. How you doing, dude? You probably just walked in at the wrong time. Sorry, dude. How you doing? At least I put it in existence. Is very good at it. Yeah, exactly. That is the word. You've got, let's put it on one hand, Retro, Bad Bunny, Logan Paul, versus, on the other hand, James's face-off between Balor and Switchblade. Which one would you rather have? Cody and Rhea for the Rumble. Yep. Edward, everybody's saying it. It's not a newsflash. It's literally the worst kept secret in WWE. If we don't get that, we will be all flabbergasted. 10 minutes for Arsenal to save for arse from being nilled against City. 1-0 to the City. I think the winners is the last lack of shocks. So they've got to give us something. Got to give us something huge, because the winners, it's not huge. It's predictable. At least we ain't got Ronda Rousey to fuck it all up this year. That's what I'm grateful for. No Ronda. I'm actually happy at that. So it looks like Arsenal will be going out of the FA Cup if they cannot do something about this. If Cody or Rhea doesn't win, who would you want it to be? Bailey. Go straight up. Becky Bailey's winning. It's better than the Paul brothers versus the Usos for the tag team titles at Mania. No. Just asking, is Ronda done with WWE, or hasn't she? The last two shows haven't missed her, but to be honest, I still love her though. She's not done. The creative. It's creative. They've put ideas to her. She was meant to have that match with Raquel Rodriguez at the Rumble. Fortunately, WWE pulled the plug on it and decided that Charlotte Flair, they wanted her to return. Her return to be massive, headline stuff, which annoys a lot of people. Just Nick. But yeah, they did it. They pulled the plug on it and said that they wanted to put the title on Charlotte Flair anyway. So Ronda has been left to wonder. There's nothing for her at the moment. I think she's just getting on with personal life stuff as well. I do see her coming back Mania time, I think. But for now, she's done. Abyss would be cool. Don't know what he's doing now. I think he's still at creative. People are talking about the Hurricane. Gregory Helms, he works back. What about all the guys what work at the back? If not, Rhea make a new star and have someone from NXT win the Rumble, like a Cora Jade would wonder. I think Cora Jade might be in it, actually. If you're going to do that, give it to Indy Hartwell. Might be Balor and Shotzi. Mine would be Balor and Shotzi. Shotzi might come back. Can see Shotzi been there. That's a good shout. Like Shotzi, she's alright, she does good. Mandy Rose. So if Becky versus Ronda is still happening at Mania, don't know, dude. There's no plans for it. Don't think it'll be a title match because it looks like it's Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I don't know who Charlotte will face. Kana, Asuka. Abyss is in WWE as a backstage worker. Okay, he could come out and that'd be cool if they'd get the rights to do it. Carrion or Raquel would be my booking. Carrion, yeah, it'd make him huge, wouldn't it? Raquel, I think Raquel's going to do really well. I think she's probably going to get the most eliminations, other than Rhea Ripley. I think we're going to get a nice little face-off between them two. Which they did that big match, didn't they, before that backstage thing? Where the locker rooms and stuff. There's really big battles between them two, so I'd be down for that. I've got Raquel Rodriguez in my final four. Becky Lynch, obviously, is in that Rumble as well. I think she'll just continue her fight with Bailey. I can see that being a thing. Yeah, Dakota Kai, Sky. What about Nia Jax being in the female Rumble? What do you think of that? Tamina, Natalia being back after her injuries. Lana goes for a table. Sami Zayn or Theory would be my picks to win if Cody and Rhea don't. What, you got Theory winning the female one? Which one of them's winning the female one, Edward? Because you've just put Cody and Rhea don't win, and you've put Sami Zayn or Theory. Who's your female pick? Who's winning the women's? Sami or Theory? winning the women's. You've not put you haven't answered that properly, have you? If Cody isn't winning the Rumble, I'd want Bray to win it. No one said he wasn't he wouldn't beat best LA Knight also enter the Rumble, but they've done it before. Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not in. I don't think. I think everybody what's actually on the card is in the Rumble. Don't want him taking up too many spaces though with his personas though. I don't want the 3 faces of Bray or 6 faces of Bray. I don't want that. Charlotte is fighting everyone and winning because she's a Flair. It's nice to see you supporting her, Nick. Is Theory dressing as a lady woman? Yeah, that's how he's going to win Women's Rumble, according to Edward. Moreno stopping Martinelli. Martinelli's on now. So, but Arsenal trying the best. He's slightly offside though. If the flag would go up, it would be cancelled out. Theory's got to be the new Santina Marella. Dress up as a lady because he can't win the men's. The 30 faces of Bray Rumble. Yay! Bray's in every match. I want a Hunkel Audi Fiend team up on Bray and they eliminate Bray from the Rumble. That's what I want. No, sorry, I meant to have Sammy for the men's and then Theory for the men's. And for the women's, I would have Naomi. I think Naomi will be back. Mitchin Mia Yim. I don't know why they call her fucking Mitchin. Such a shit name. AJ can't be there tomorrow. Sunday as a broken ankle, 6 weeks or 8 weeks. But AJ Lee can. Turn it up, turn it up, burn it up. Imagine she pops out. Oh my god, the crowd would go fucking mad. What if Thunder Rosa turns up? She won't, but what if? Sami Zayn winning the men's and Samantha Zayn winning the women's. Samantha Zayn, he has a shave. Gargano would be an awesome winner. I'm surprised people haven't picked Johnny Gargano for the Iron Man, to be quite honest with you, because he could. What about Ciampa? How big was his injury? Couldn't he return? Then we get a DIY like thing. AJ Lee is my shock entrant. I would make you dislike me even more and say, imagine Logan Paul winning the Rumble and making it to main. Oh my god, fuck off. How would, to make people even more pissed off, is have Logan Paul win. And he stood there with a bottle of Prime. It's like, have anybody seen this? Nick Aldis, I could see being in the Rumble. We want it, but I don't think we get it. We want it, but I don't think we get it. But it would be, he had hip surgery. I could stand Charlotte at all, but at least Belair, I can mute her and still watch her matches. Let me shine now. Let me shine now. He's only started lifting weights again 2 weeks ago. Okay. KSI for the Rumble. Fucking KSI. He's not over in America. They won't know who he was. He'd come out and we'd be like, nah. He'd come out to the same as me, crickets. It would get no reaction at all. The WWE universe would just go, the fuck's this guy? The fuck's this guy? If Jay actually shows up, I'd eat my hat. Lol. I'll wait for that video, Heather. Imagine it. He turns up and he's like, Heather's like, I used to love this hat. I doubt it though. The crowd would go wild, lol. What for KSI? KSI in over in the UK. Still buying Prime at the flipping. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Prime's not even nice. KSI in the Money in the Bank. He is the Money in the Bank. They're just going to dangle KSI above the ring. Nobody will go up for him. You guys really know. You guys really know nothing. Nick, we're winding you up, dude. Nobody cares. It's a joke. Take it. Dave, what about Tyson Fury in the Rumble? Nah, no Tyson. If it were in the UK, then I would say yeah. But nah, there's no need. There's no need for them kind of people in that Rumble. Yet we probably will get a. We could get a Logan Paul appearance, to be honest. I hope not, because we don't need him. We don't need them in wrestling. We don't need them. Let them go back to the misfit boxing and shit like that. Let them do that crap. Stop it interfering in stuff you know fuck all about. Here we go again, lol. So, we're in 94 minutes added on. City get through again. Wonder what the next tough test is going to be for them in the next round. Please be Manchester United so we can do another massive watch along. We are allowed not to like KSI. Look, at end of the day, it's like I wind people up. I love winding Nick over. I know how big KSI is in here in the UK. You can tell by his stupid little kids going into shops buying Prime how big KSI is. That's all you need to know about KSI, to be quite honest with you. He is massively over with 12-year-olds. And adults but just want to make a quick buck off profit off the drink. Yeah, you're not should be like him, but at least don't lie about it. I don't lie about it. KSI is over with teenagers and people in their 20s. That's about it. No one is lying. Again, wrong, Moldy. Nick, stop defending people you don't know. KSI does alright. I ain't got a problem with him, as people may think. The boxing stuff, it's not for me. I'm not interested. Prime, I've tasted it. It's garbage. It's a waste of money. That's just my opinion. Carver or Medic? Carver or Medic? Medic. Non-stop. Channel football. CH football. Shout out to you, dude. Hope you're well. Hope you. How long? Subscribe for one. Hello, dude. How are you? Please subscribe and like this thing. Join the chat, mate. Non-stop CH football. Hello to you. That's false, Moldy dude. Nick, you need to learn to stop talking about things literal. 12-year-old girls love KSI. Stop slating people. People don't know when I wouldn't have to defend. Oh, you're Liverpool? Oh, man. Non-stop CH football. You now become a fucking legend. I'm a Liverpool fan. Probably have noticed. If you've watched the shorts, you would have noticed. Probably where you come from. The game is over. City have beaten the Arsenals by 1-0. It is full time. What does this mean for the championship? Nothing, because this is the FA Cup. You'll never walk alone non-stop. You are correct. Huge news that it will spoil tonight's SmackDown if you obvious surprise. No, don't put things in what will ruin stuff for later. We don't want spoiler stuff, dude. Let's just watch the show and ignore the spoilery stuff. Because I assume the show tonight's pre-taped. If it's got Brock on it, he'd have filmed it on Monday, won't they? But I don't want to know any spoilers. Leave it at the kitchen door. AJ is out, Randy is out, my two favourites. Guess I need to wear my Finn Balor or Dolph Ziggler shirt tomorrow. Finn Balor, wear your Finn Balor one. If KSI turned up at Money in the Bank like, oh wow, if there was a 12-year-old girl, I'd be going crazy right now. City got lucky. It's wait, doesn't it? Arsenal didn't finish the chances in the first half, and they had plenty. Riddle returning, my prediction. It's not a bad prediction. I do think his suspension is up, so that could happen. So it could be interesting. Yeah, it's a pretty dire game, to be fair. That second half was shit, other than the goal. I won't big this game up too much. Felt it was an alright game. But the first half was better than the second half, to be flipping honest with you. There were a lot of injuries. There were a lot of players getting hurt. Hamstring pulled by John Stones. Lol. Perfect. Look, we can argue about the YouTube boxes, the big thing until we go blue. You all know what my opinion of it is. I don't need to reiterate. Lucky no one were the best. We were the better team. I don't know. No, retro. I think in the first half, Arsenal were all over you. I don't think that's a fair reflection of the game whatsoever. Moreno actually saved your ass 3 times. So I don't know how you can come up with that. You took the goal, which was a nicely taken goal by Aki, but you like look at somebody like Haaland didn't do much in that game. I don't feel that Man City were this massive threat. Nah, you looked average. I don't see this as a negative for Arsenal. I think Arsenal could look at this and think, well, our first team could probably take your team. Even have a joke about anything these days. People take things so serious. Sometimes he sells vodka mains clients to kids. Someone who sells vodka. Does that KSI? Is that what he does? What? I don't know. They're kind of rumours, aren't they? Anyway, we're done. I'm going to get myself ready for Smack Raw, Smackdown. Got a big night, a big stream tonight. Should be a really good show. Lots of surprises leading into the Royal Rumble. Wonder if we get a few more little tidbits on what the pitch black match is. Arsenal won't care about it. They will care more about the league and the Europa League. I think they'll only care about the league, to be honest. Europa League's nah. James, tell me about it. Reeling the baiters in. Right then, guys, I'm going to go. I actually need a piss. I don't like sharing that with you. That's why I'm wanting to close this stream. So I'm going to leave you all. We'll be back on this channel tomorrow at 12 o'clock, midday. We're covering the Accrington Stanley versus Leeds game. And obviously we've got Preston North End versus Tottenham. That will be a 5 start time. He sells vodka on the side whilst boxing. YouTubing kids audience. You're joking. Wrong again, Mouldy. Piss off then. Love it. Still always remember that on the old channel when I hadn't quite closed down the stream and I went, I fucking need a pee. Anywho, I'll see you all later for SmackDown at half 12 start time. So yeah, we've got football stream. We're going to set up the football stream in a second, and that's it. We're done for now. Enjoy your victory retro 5th round. So you get Manchester United next. I will be calm. Oh, calm. Have fun, you guys. We are having fun. Bonkers. We do. We do. We have to. Anyway, I'm off. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Accrington Stanley versus Leeds on this channel. And I'll see you for SmackDown in a couple of hours over on the Just Real Sports channel. So I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.